We got a banana peel on the road. Whew. Finally, like a pretty good outlook for once. The guy who let me stay at his campsite told me the park's sort of like 3 different sections. So yeah, I'm enjoying the central section a lot better than the southern section. It's 5:23 p.m. Finally made it to the gap where you can go to Luray, Virginia. That's where Hungry Man and Teach got on around noon. Up next, I have a hill coming up, and there's a shelter partway up the hill. I'm going to stop there and get more water. My knee, it's hurting just like it did at the end of the other day, a couple days ago. It's like, I've never had it hurt this bad before. It's like burning. Feels almost like a tendon is like snapping and breaking and stuff. Teach and I are definitely going to Fort Royal tomorrow. I did not get an early enough start today, so it's sort of messed up plans. But I'm going to do the best I can to get to Fort Royal. That is the first sign that I've seen that has Washington, D.C. on it. Pretty crazy. Didn't hit me until recently when a lot of the trail fam was going to Washington, D.C. that we were getting so close. This tree looks pretty wicked. Like it looks like a skull or some type of like creature yelling down at the ground. It's pretty cool. Especially with like the storm and wind coming in. This is so cool out here right now. It's really windy and you can just like feel like the energy of like nature and everything. And my headlamp's off to the side right now. It just feels great to be out here, and like this is the first day I'm like super enjoying being on the path. And it's also because the terrain changed. The terrain changed, and this is like more like my energy of what I enjoy and everything. So yeah, having an awesome time. I think it's past 7 o'clock now. Not sure when I'm going to end up at the wayside, but that's where I'm working towards still. I'm doing another partial yellow blaze because it's funny, down here it's not so windy, but up there, like I walked through the woods for probably like, what was it, probably like 2 hours, 3 hours, and even though I thought it was my favorite weather, the wind was getting worse and worse, and there's a lot of dead trees around that the whole time, like we're making noises, and every now and then you just hear some noise that sounded like it's not like an animal. They're all over, and at one point there was one that it looked just so close to falling. There's dead trees all over in there. And the trail for this part falls right alongside the road. So it's 1.5 miles to the wayside. I just don't want to do something stupid. So I actually had to go cross country, which was a little ridiculous. Cross country to the road. I waited till I got to the closest point to the road. So like probably 0.1 away, 0.2 at the most for almost the entire time the wayside. Oh yeah. But yeah, when I'm holding these poles too, and they feel a little sticky. Probably because I went through a bunch of the plants, but I hope I'm not touching anything bad. One thing I will say about sort of going cross country and down here is it's like really one of the first times I feel like true adventure on the trail. It doesn't feel like I'm just following a path and being mindless. It feels more like, all right, I gotta strategize. Like, am I in a safe environment? And am I being like overly cautious? Kinds of, God, bugs. But yeah, things like that. And then had to look at a map, decide where I was gonna get off, go cross country, watch out for plants, go along the road. Like yesterday was just like, I felt like I was making a detour off the path. Today it's like a detour, but it's more like, I don't know, it feels more adventurous today. Like, this is fun. This feels like I'm like a kid. Like, all right, where am I gonna go? True adventure. So I always think I'm gonna like the CDT because that is sort of like a build your own adventure. And yeah, I wish the AT had more of a sense of adventure. It's really hitting me to just looking at the map right now. Not only am I at Front Royal, which I felt like I was never gonna get to, like long ago, but like so close to Washington, D.C. And then it hits me like it's just where we are. And I don't know, it's sort of sad to leave Virginia because even right now I feel like we're far enough up in Virginia where it's, I don't know, I feel like the trail's gonna change and I can always redo the trail and get the experience, but and just revisit hostels. But yeah, it's sort of cool to think like that that was my thru hike. Like the whole southern part of the trail, like it's coming to an end. It sort of already is. Like I feel like Shenandoah is sort of like the turning point. And things are gonna start really changing. But yeah, wow. But yeah, it's crazy to see how close I'm to Front Royal, and then like once I get there, then all of a sudden I'm in like northern states that I've been in, like that I'm used to, towns I've been to, parts of the trail I've been to. I'll be crossing soon, like, or hiking on. I don't know, man. It's just crazy that I'm almost halfway done too with the thing I dreamed of doing for 10 years. Keep looking up at this cloud. It's like one of those sort of pink kind of clouds. Reminds me of like summertime. Here and everything just feels like so nice. It's so cool. Really being like on my own right now. There's only been like 3 cars that drove by the whole time. Oh man, this feels great. The wayside was closed as expected, but I still got a soda machine. Still got a treat at the end of the day. Over there where they have what do you call it? Like a pit privy or whatever kind of toilet. It says like in a picnic area, it says no camping on the front side, but probably have to camp there. Back down the road now. This is turning into one of the funniest things on trail. This is so random. Right now, I just use the bathroom, which has no electricity, so I'm in the dark. When I came in, up and over a hill, because there's a sign that made it look like it was up here on the hill for the bathrooms. There's a guy up there in a duplex, so I'm gonna head back up there and set my tent up, since there's no camping in this area. I don't think they're gonna care if thru hikers camp though, but we just probably gotta be out of the way. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish my soda in this Silent Hill looking bathroom. Jesus. I am outside of the wayside right now, waiting for it to open. I have about another 10 minutes. I got here like at 8:30. Just spent my time stretching and took an Advil. My knee injury from the other day is like really bad. A little scared, a little bit more than scared, because this may be, I don't know, I've had like meniscus issues, I think, where it feels like my kneecap's going inside, but this may be like the worst thing I've had besides that. It's like every time I bend it, it feels like I have a tear. Also last night I got really bad sleep because I took off my contacts, and as you know, I don't have my glasses, so I can't see anything, but something kept pulling, like, I thought maybe it was like something was touching my tent, but then I think something was actually pulling the strings. My tent kept like moving out, so I was like, what would cause that if someone was actually pulling it? I'm like, maybe a mouse is running up it, but I don't know. But yeah, I hit the tent a few times and something would fall down, so I'm like, I feel like it was like something, I feel like it was like a mouse maybe, I have no idea. But holy crap, like without my glasses, I'm just like, it was bad. So I had to put my contacts in, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna fall asleep with my contacts in until like it's daytime. And then I woke up at daytime, took them out, and then I barely slept after that. So, oh man, it's a mess without my glasses. But yeah, looking right now forward to food, and I'm gonna keep stretching in the meantime. I have like another 10 minutes. Almost to the top of the first major hill. There's really only like one other hill after this today. It's mostly gonna be downhill, which is a little scary for my knees, but oh man. Today's the second awesome day of hiking. Super dehydrated, but awesome day of hiking. Whew. All right, we're in the middle of a lightning storm. Of course, we're going to the top of the hill like always. Oh my God. It's like right all over me. Oh crap, man. This is so not good. I knew that it was gonna be bad. I knew it was in it because my AirPods stopped working, which that's what happened last time. Oh, I was on a ridge and lightning. Wow. I think I should take a break. I don't know where to go. I think it passed from there to there. Just gonna get off here. I don't know what to do. sucks is I'm like, I literally went from there to there. That's how close I am to it. I don't know what to do. This is the worst situation to be in right now. Oh my god. I put on all my rain gear. I'm gonna come up here. We're gonna eat this tree area. I have no idea what to do.
Rocket. Remember Rocket? You would remember Rocket. No, she remember Rocket.
Right now we're at base camp, as you can see right here, base camp. It's at the Front Royal Brewing Company. We were here last night eating and drinking. It was Teach, Hungry Man, Professor and I were eating at the brewery, which is right out the store. A bunch of people kept buying us like dinner and drinks the whole day, or whole night we were there, which was pretty cool. First place I had that where all of our stuff kept getting paid for. But yeah, we had a really great night. All four of us ended up at the Comfort Inn, and now Professor and I are here doing laundry because they offer free laundry services here, so that's pretty cool. Free laundry, and then you get shower, use the bathroom down there, whatever, wash your stuff out. So pretty much anything you need, like a house look. The only thing they don't have is like a place to sleep, but other than that, you have everything. Down the hallway is that door goes to a bakery, and then right next door is the Outfitter. So it's an Outfitter, a bakery, and a brewery with base camp. And behind us is the chalkboard, which I was drawing on yesterday. A bunch of people have written stuff. I have gone the whole time without taking a break so far. So I did like a whole huge climb up a hill and going down. Things are feeling a lot better. It's funny, it's getting the new shoes a while ago, even though I still have the injuries and everything. So way easier to walk. But on top of that, the main thing I've been suffering from since near the beginning was just nutrition and stuff, and I've been eating so much that I've been doing a lot better hiking wise. So yeah, we'll be hitting Harpers Ferry in, I don't know, probably like 2.5 days from now, something like that. So excited to hit that, and then from there on out, the trail is really going to be different. It already has been way different through Shenandoah, but it's going to be really, really different. It's sort of the end of one chapter, the southern section, and on to the northeast. I was down at the bottom of the hill by where the meadow starts, and Cheese passed me. I was eating a breakfast sandwich I got at the breakfast place yesterday and drinking some water, but he told me there's trail magic. He's like, it's not far ahead, but it really was like 2 miles. So anyways, I put the sandwich away, climbed the big hill, going down it, almost there right now. They're set up for bake another 30, oh man, that's why I don't vlog while going down hills. They're set up for bake another 30 minutes or so. It's burgers and drinks I'm hearing, so it's like legit trail magic. I'm gonna let them at the trail magic station know that there's gonna be others coming though soon, so maybe they'll extend it a bit longer. It's the first turtle I'm seeing on trail. He was out in the path, and then, whoa, I almost stepped on him and he just crawled under the fence. So cool. All right, coming up in 1 mile is the southern end of the roller coaster. It's a pretty long section. I don't remember, like somewhere between like 15 and 25 miles. That just goes straight up and down, up and down, up and down, over and over. As you can see from the sign behind me, I just got through the roller coaster. It's the northern end. I'm at the David Lester shelter right now. It's about 9 miles outside of Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. And there is a swinging bench. And then also the shelter's really nice. It has, as you can see, like a front porch with a bench where my pack is, and the shelter's in there. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit on this bench for a minute or two and relax. I'm 6.5 miles away from Harpers Ferry. I'm about to hit a road right now. There's a sort of like gas station, convenience store about 0.3 down the road. So obviously I'm gonna keep hitting up all the food spots. So heading there next. Been going back and forth between the border of West Virginia and Virginia. As you can see, both of the welcome to the state signs are here. So I'm gonna eat first and then head back on the trail. Little morale booster. Woo! Made it to Harpers Ferry National Historical Park. I didn't even realize Harpers Ferry was a historical park till I looked at Gut Hooks a little bit ago. So I'm pretty much there. The mileage I was looking at before was actually at the end of town. So I don't even know what I have. I have like 2.5 or less miles to get to like the central part of town right now. And then there's like an extra mile or something that I was counting before that brings me to the edge. But yeah, so gonna be there in about an hour. And I'm gonna go to the ATC headquarters to see if it's open. I highly doubt it. And then I will find a place to sleep for the night. It's my first view of the Shenandoah River with the sunset. It looks pretty awesome. Made it to the Appalachian Trail Conservancy Visitor Center. This is what people call the psychological halfway point, since the official halfway point changes every year. This is the one thing that stays stationary, and it's basically like within 15 miles of the halfway point every year. This is where everyone gets a picture taken. It'll be open tomorrow, 9 to 5. I'll be back here tomorrow. And here's the sign, Harpers Ferry.